So I think I'm gonna go outside and show you what my yard looks like. It's been actually raining out the last couple of days, so we've not yet put the yard furniture back out. But when we sit here, I think right there is our fire pit, you can see, but when we sit here, that's the view we see. There's the owner's house over there, and then further down by the water, I don't know if you can see it, are a line of RVs that are waterfront. So we have phenomenal views here, absolutely beautiful. Boothbay Harbor, the views are just crazy gorgeous. You can see a sailboat sailing by. It's just beautiful. So we love it here. So we grabbed a sort of a semi-seasonal site for us because we've been going back and forth to home a lot. But we grabbed a site up here and decided to come here and see how we really liked it. And we've been up to Boothbay Harbor lots of times. Lots and lots of times. We actually used to camp here before the campground went mainly seasonal. We actually camped down by the water. So every year when we come out to Boothbay, we come back to this campground just to see, is there a chance? Do they have any openings? Will we be able to get in and stuff like that? And we've never been able to until last year. We came up randomly. We were up here in Boothbay. We were camping at another place that's not on the water. And we said, let's go drive over to Southport Island and check out Braves and see. And we did. And he said, you know what? We're waiting to hear a commitment for someone on this particular site that I'm standing on. We don't know if they're going to commit or not. And if not, we'll let you know. So we didn't have any high hopes. But then, I think it was a couple of months later, they called and said, if you want the site, you can have it. So we decided to take it, and we've been going back and forth and spending weekends or, stuff up here that, time frame. And it's been beautiful. So today Jay went and got some steamers. We're gonna grill a steak on the grill here, and I'll probably have some bliss potatoes. We'll have that for dinner. But it's gorgeous up here. I'm going to superimpose one of the things that we did that I highly, highly recommend. We took a sunset reggae cruise and it was jazz. There was a band and all that. It was really cool. Well, we must have picked the perfect night because the sunset was amazing. It was just beautiful. So I'm going to superimpose a couple of the shots here just so you can get a feel for what that cruise is like if you're ever up in the Boothbay Harbor area. Highly recommend doing something like that, especially if you're staying overnight. And the whole downtown, all of Boothbay is just beautiful. We did have friends come up and stay for 2 weeks on a neighboring site over there, and that was really awesome. Had a good time. We've gone out to dinner a couple of times up here. We've just walked around downtown. We've explored. One time we went out to a lighthouse that we'd never visited before in Maine, which is unusual for us because we feel like we've gone everywhere in Maine. But we visited this lighthouse and we'd never been there before. So I'll superimpose some photos. And the lighthouse, it was in a park. It was free. You didn't have to pay. And we walked up, and then you could go up some stairs. And I didn't know if Jay would be able to do the stairs with his, hip replacement and all that, but he did. And it was a really nice day exploring, that whole area. And then we met somebody that used to run a restaurant in the neighboring town from us up there. So that was always cool. And then one of the things that we did is we joined the YMCA in Boothbay. We did a 3-month membership, very affordable 3-month membership. And it was just absolutely the best decision because we've almost been swimming every day. And they've got a great pool. They've got a therapy pool. They've got a dry sauna. They have exercise. Their exercise equipment is fabulous. It's all really, really nice. So we've been going there a lot to try to work out and get in condition basically for our European trip. So that has been really good. We've gone over to a couple of neighboring towns and done the things, the tried and true, to Pemaquid Lighthouse, which we do every year that we're here. and it was really nice. We went over with our friends that had stayed here with us, so that was a really cool trip. So all in all, we've had a great time, even though we haven't been able to stay here fully the whole time. But it's been beautiful, and even on cloudy days, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to superimpose some scenes as walking down maybe the walkway. I'll probably speed it up. That I took, gosh, I don't know when it was. It was a while ago when we first arrived, and so you can just kind of see going down to the water. And we decided next year to do the same thing, but we got a site down by the water, and that was just pure happenstance because the people were moving to another site they wanted better down by the water. So I think, you kind of jump, right? You get to the point where you might be in the site you really want. So that's what they did. They jumped to another site, and we're jumping down to them. Now, we're not going to have the beautiful views we have here, and our lot will be a little bit smaller, but we will be directly on the ocean, and we'll be facing out, south, I guess, that way. And I can just walk to the dock and walk to the beach and be right there. It's not a sandy beach, it's a rocky beach, but everything is right there. So this campground has been absolutely beautifully maintained. They have flowers, they have the lawn is always taken care of. It's just a really beautiful setting, and I always say it's a no frills campground, right? Because if you're looking for a pool, hot tub, all of those other amenities, you're not going to get it here. The back part of the campground up there is rustic sites, but really lovely sites with flowers and lawn. And then they have a laundry facility where you can wash your clothes if you want. And they have showers for those people that want to take a shower there. We've not used the laundry or the shower, but they're there. And but the amenity is what you see there. It's the ocean. It's the views. Boothbay Harbor. You can see cruise ships going in at times too. So it's been awesome. I hope you enjoy this. I know a few of you have asked me to share a little bit of my summer adventure, or our summer adventure, and it's different this year, because we've always gone to Bar Harbor, Maine, and those of you that have been with me a long time, you may not even pick up the difference between Boothbay Harbor and Bar Harbor, but they are two completely different areas. And we've always gone the first 2 weeks of August to Bar Harbor. But over the winter, one of our very, very close dear friends who we've camped with up there for many years passed away. And it didn't feel the same. And our other close camping buddies sold their RV, so they weren't going to be going. And I just think with having lost Bill passing away, and Mike and Judy selling their RV, I think we were ready. I said to Jay, I said, maybe our Bar Harbor days, for 2 weeks camping, maybe that's gone now. Maybe now we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. And then, obviously this popped up, and this makes me super happy because the site is just beautiful, and I love it here. So that's what my summer's been. And because I really haven't, I'm not home a lot, and I'm not set up with my lights and cameras and all that stuff, I haven't been focusing on that, and I have not created a lot of content because of that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I appreciate any comments you leave, and I will see you in my next video. So you can see a little bit. You see some boat traffic out there, but I think it's probably most of the boat traffic is going to be maybe even too far out for me to share nicely here. But I wanted to show it to you. So I'm just walking down towards the water. It's a slight hill from our campsite, and right over here to the right is where we're going to be next year. And that's looking up towards our campsite that we're in this year, and now walking down towards the dock area. And this is a shot of the dock. This is when we first got here. It was a beautiful sunny day, and because of the hurricanes and the storms they had, their dock was destroyed. They had just finished redoing it. So it looks really nice. People moor their boats here. They go out fishing. They go out. There's lobsters. There's a gentleman that comes every Wednesday and Friday night. If you pre-order, you get the most amazing prices on lobsters. I mean, really cheap lobster prices up here, and steamer prices. Steamers are the steamed clams, compared to even in New Hampshire, parts of New Hampshire, it's a bit more. And I know certainly if you go out to a restaurant and you have a 2 pound lobster, you're going to be paying big bucks. You're not going to be paying $8, So, but we do cook our own lobsters here, and steamers, and very rarely eat lobsters out because of that fact. We'll eat fried clams out when we go out because I never make fried clams. And, sometimes I'll do, if I'm in the mood, I'll do a lobster, BLT or something like that. But we basically, cook in most of the time. The dock is really nice. I'm looking over towards the Southport Harbor. Beyond that is a swing bridge that opens up so you can come over from Boothbay onto Southport via the swing bridge. It's pretty cool.
That's the Southport Bridge under construction. And Robinson's Wharf over there. Oh, we are going through it. And the bridge is turning for us. Normally, we are on the road waiting.
I think we've only gone under the swing bridge one other time, so this might be the second time we've done that. The bridge has been under construction this entire summer, so it's been pretty interesting. As we go by, you'll see some of the construction workers yelling at us, saying hi, greeting us. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll cheer them on.
Thanks so much for watching. See you in my next video.